Hi everyone, I'm Stacy Hyder with Carolina Crafting Concepts. Welcome to our website. We appreciate you visiting our online store, and as always we mention on our website if you have any questions to give us a call, and our number and contact information is posted in our contact section. What we want to do today is go through all the Justrite stamper products for you, and we want to show you all the different blocks that we have available because we want you to understand how interchangeable all the components are. So on this video we're going to demonstrate the circles, all of the wood blocks, and we're going to start with the 1 3/16 circle. This is the tiny circle. We call this the baby. We actually have centers and borders. There's several different sets that Justrite Stamper offers with this product, and we have all of them. I think there's 4 total. There's decorative centers and decorative outside border rings. And how these work, so there's negative grooves in the stamper, and then the components have the positive grooves. So all you do is snap the center portion of your stamp on the block, and then you want to put your border onto the block, and it's real simple to do. Sometimes they're a little tight and you just want to give it a good press to get it in there, and that's your 1 3/16 inch block. Now another thing that you can do with this block is you can use some alphabets around the outside, and these are the 6-point alphabets. They are real tiny and they do come with tweezers, but they're not as difficult as they look. So you just pick the alphabets up with your hand, and then you're going to pop those around the outside, and they have grooves on them as well. Not sure if you can see the groove, it's really tiny there, but there's grooves on those as well, and you can put those around the outside of your block. Now these alphabets will also fit in the inside of your block, and you can use your decorative border. So if you want to customize some fonts and write a custom message on the inside, then you can do that with your alphabets on the inside and use your border. So that's a couple different ways you can use the small block. Now the next size we have is the 2-inch, and the 2-inch is now available in clear. They're doing all the blocks in clear. Eventually they will all change, but it's going to take quite some time to do that. But right now we have the 2-inch. We skipped the 1 5/8 inch block because we do not carry that block size on our website. The 2-inch accommodates both 1 5/8 and 2-inch products. So what we have here is a 1 5/8 inch center, and then we have a 1 5/8 inch decorative ring. And again, all the components work the same way. The grooves line up, and you snap those into the base of the block, and then you're going to take your ring and snap that into the base of the block. Now this is the 1 5/8 inch, and we're putting that on the 2-inch block, so it fits really nicely. Now along the outside rim, what you can do is use the 6-point alphabets around the outside circle, because there's 2 circles on this block. One circle accommodates the 1 5 inch. This outside ring accommodates the 2-inch, so that's how you use this block for both sizes. So you can use your 6-point letters around the outside. You can take this border off and use your 6-point letters in that border and the outside border. So if you really have a long message you want to say, or you're doing your address and a custom invitation, you can do all of that on this block. And not only can you use your centers, you can also add your border back to the block and use alphabets on the inside of this. So a lot of people like to do the monogramming and their address, and again everything fits on the block the exact same way. So if you're going to do your monogramming, you're going to put your large letter in the center and your 2 mediums on the side, and then if you want to add your address along with the decorative ring, you can add your letters to the outside border. So that's a lot that you can do with the 2-inch block. You can also use a lot of the smaller sizes, the centerpieces that go into the smaller blocks, like this is the smaller one. You can use those borders from the 1 3/16 in your 2-inch block. So all the centers are interchangeable. Now we're going to move on to the 2 3/8 inch block. This size is my favorite because it seems to be more, it accommodates the letters a lot better. Although it is a little bit bigger for monogramming. A lot of people like the 2-inch for monogramming, but what this base, everything is color coded as well. Pink rubber goes with the pink rubber circle, so that makes it a little easier, but the borders fit the same. The outside, the inside, I've actually trimmed this stamp here, and I'll tell you why I did that later, but those fit directly into the inside. Now, if I want to customize this, say I have my cupcakes and I'm having a birthday party, I can use my letters. And in my letters, These box sets, you get 3 different sizes, and I'll go into more detail about this later, but you do have 25 point, 50 point, and 95 point. So that's 3 different sizes in one box, small, medium, and large. And what you can do with this block is you can use the 25 point, which is the smallest, and it's nice because you can pick these up with your finger. You can press those into the circle, the outside border. You can also use the 50 point alphabets on the outside of this. And another way to do it is remove your center, put your border back onto the block, and then you can use your alphabets in the center. So you can do some monogramming in this one as well and put whatever letters you want to place in there. And the really nice thing about this block, not only can you use all the 2 3/8 inch centering borders, you can go backwards because you're going to use borders, center pieces from the 2 inch and the 1 3/16 inch in this block as well. Now obviously you're going to have a wider border here because they're not designed for that. The only thing you cannot interchange with these blocks are the outside borders. This is too small to go around the outside of this one, so you have to use it on the 2 inch block. But you can use the 2 inch and the 1 3/16 inch centers on the larger blocks. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the 3 1/4 block. This one's really nice too, especially if you're doing projects and you're canning and you're making large tags for Christmas gifts and things like that, or just a large image on a card. What products work with this are the 3 1/4 inch center and borders. And again, they all work the same. You snap your center onto the block. You can stamp that image by itself. You can put your border on the block, stamp your center and your border together, and you can do the same thing with all the blocks. You can take your center out and just ink and stamp your border and add some pretty things into your border. If you want to use one of the smaller centers, this one came off of the 2 3/8 inch block, you can put that on the inside, or you can use one of the 1 5/8 inch centers, or you can use one of the 2 inch centers. So all of the centers will fit on the larger block. You can also, what's really nice about this one as well is you can use the 25 point alphabets around the outside, and you can also use the 50 point alphabets around the outside, just to line them up and snap them into place. And again, you can use your alphabets on the inside and just use your border on the outside. So you can do some really unique customizing with this, with the whole system. And one other thing I failed to mention with the 2 inch, I showed you the 1 5/8 inch ring and center and border, but I forgot to mention the 2 inch product. There is a 2 inch border set that's really nice. There's a lot of borders in that set, and as you can see, it's a little bit wider than the others. And what you can do with that is all of the 1 5/8 inch center sets, they do not come with borders, just centers, you can use those in the middle when you use that wide border. So those 2 items work together as well. So as you see, there's a lot of components that are interchangeable with this system, and I think I pretty much explained everything with the circles. So the unique thing is that you have the different sizes to work with. One important note is that for the 1 5/8 inch and the 2 inch products, you only need the 2 inch block. You do not need the 1 5/8 inch block. So that'll save you a little money there. And another important thing that I pointed out is that you can use the alphabets on all of these blocks. The large letter fits in the center of all of those, and then the medium letters fit in the center of all of them, but along the outside of the 2 3/8 and the larger block. And you can also use the small letters on those 2 as well. The 2 inch, you do have to use the tiny 6 point letters for now, and if you have the 15 point letters, you can also use those, but they will be available individually. You can order them individually in August, I think August 15. So that's it for the circles, but I will show you, I'll go ahead and show you this really quick. These were actual images that came out of the Justrite catalog, and it actually shows some of the circles with the borders and monogramming. And you can see they've done some custom work around the outside, and that's the large 2 inch border with some monogramming. And you can actually do, you know, congratulations, Chris and Val Wheeler, so you can put names on there. It's really nice that you can create a project and put created by and put your name. If you need a monogram stamper and your address, then you can add your address. And hey, guess what? If you move, you can change it because you have everything you need to do that with. And we also have number sets on the website, and we have an abundance of these in inventory right now, so we're giving a really good deal on those. If you'll go to our website and check under the horizontal, under the font set, excuse me, you will see these numbers. And what it gives you are the number sizes that are not in your alphabet boxes. So you'll need these when you're doing dates and anniversaries and birth dates and things like that. So that's it for the round stamper, and I hope that the video was helpful for you. And if you guys would like to give us a call and you have any questions, just call us anytime. Thanks for shopping with us. Have a nice day.